Good morning. Welcome to A1 Vacuum and Sewing's live stream for Tuesday, the 10th of August. Kids are back in school. The kids got home from school yesterday, and I was actually on the phone. And as they walked into the house, I heard Jeannie say, "How was your day?" And then both kids, for like 3 minutes, were talking simultaneously. Like, and I couldn't understand either of them.
It was really cute. I finally had to be like, one at a time. And it was super cute. They were super excited. We were excited. So yesterday morning, which was the first morning of school, I went, should I even get up?
I got up. You got up too.
The kids made I was like, you gotta make your own lunch. It's the first year that I haven't.
Yeah, we don't have to drive them to school anymore.
So we didn't have to drive them to school, and I didn't have to make their lunches. So so I was like, should I even get up? And I was like, I need to take a picture. So I got
because you know everybody has to post their picture to Facebook and send them to their friends. And
I took a picture for me. So I said I have to take a picture. So I literally got up. I said, "Have a great day." I took a picture, and then Patrick and I went back to bed. We were like, high five. This is awesome. They drove themselves to school, and yeah. And then this morning I got up and I got up and made Kai breakfast and helped with Violet's breakfast because.
Do you feel guilty?
No, because I think both
like
of them are beginning to see like how work with soccer practice is going to be, and it's hard. So Stephanie brings up an interesting point. So
we should just talk about it.
Well, we're just going to talk for a moment about it, which is, you know, information from the launch. Well, I mean, we're barely going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it when we know more. But long story short, you know, product launches were last week. So we saw the new Brother product last week. More and more information is coming in about that. Our rep actually sent us something to watch tonight, which we will watch. But yes, so there is a new scan and cut. The prior scan and cuts are upgradable with the rotary blade, but there's some direct wireless transfer capabilities with that new scan and cut. So we're going to learn more, and we will be talking a lot more about it. We're talking about maybe even having some videos for you guys in the very near future. One of the big challenges for us right now is we just don't have the product yet.
And when are we going to get it?
While you can see the wireless kind of section on your Luminaire with the most recent upgrade, if you're watching and you have a Luminaire or Solaris, definitely run the most recent upgrade.
I did mine. Update. Yeah, I did mine. Yes.
Update.
I did mine yesterday.
So I mean, this is all happening wirelessly.
And if you don't know how to do it, ladies, all you're gonna do is turn off your machine, hold your threading button.
They've got to have already set it up to download over the air.
But if you have it, if you've done them if you're not sure and you're set up, you do have to be set up in your settings.
You'll have the exclamation point up by your little wireless symbol.
And then what you do is press your threading button, turn your machine on, wait for your loading screen to come on. You're going to hit the Wi-Fi button.
Did we do that to both the machines here?
We already did it. Hit the Wi-Fi button. It's the dot with the little, you know, it's like that kind of triangle thing. And then hit load. That's it. You don't have to use a USB anymore. This is for the Luminaire and the Solaris. And if you can't do it, that means you're not set up for it. So we'll get you set up for it.
So do the I mean, the Altair and the Meridian and the Stellair machines are wireless too. Do they update over the air?
I don't know. I don't think so. As far as I know, that was. Do you know, Michelle? I think that. I'm looking. No, the Altair and the.
So
I don't think so. I think that's only. I've never heard anyone talk about it.
So so that said, there is a video back in our. We did it as a Technique Tuesday. So there should be a video for Technique Tuesday that shows how to do that. So, part of the challenge is, and we were talking about our orders this morning. I've got new machines on order. We'll have them for you when we have them for you. The plan from the manufacturers is always to have the machines to you, when they launch. And we're hearing it could be September, potentially October before we get some of the machines. So,
I don't think you can.
As far as the new machines are concerned, the there's a new top of the line sewing only machine from both Baby Lock and Brother. We heard from Baby Lock folks last week that they'd gotten that email with the 5 pictures of the 5 new machines. It's 5 new machines from Baby Lock, 7 new machines from Brother, because Brother has the scan and cuts. And then so the Aria and the Crescendo, the 2450 and the 3050 have been replaced. Similar and enhanced machines, best way to describe it. The Flourish and the Aventura have been replaced. That's the 1600 and the 3600. And those new machines, still built in the same frame, but they've been enhanced. I think the 3700, I forget the name of the Baby Lock one, are now wireless. I think you can transfer designs wirelessly on those. And listen, the reality is, I think over time you're going to see that on all the new machines will be updated with wireless. Over the next couple of years, that's just the way the world is going. Regarding the scan and cuts, I am now officially sold out. I sold my last 230DX. Quite frankly, people were asking me, is there a new scan and cut coming? And we didn't know. We actually learned about the new scan and cut, like 2.5 weeks ago or something, was the first teaser from Brother. Couple notes on that. There's some new wireless stuff with the new scan and cuts, but the prior scan and cut will have the ability to use the rotary blade upgrade. So we will be running a daily deal on that. So any of you who bought the 230DX prior to me knowing that there was a new scan and cut coming, you guys got an amazing deal because I was selling them really inexpensively. The new auto blade, the new auto rotary blade is coming. So we will definitely have more information for you on that as things come. The biggest thing right now is just the supply chain challenges and getting the new machines. So I'm sure people are going to start calling and asking, when are you going to have the new machines? When are you going to have the new machines? From both manufacturers, Brother and Baby, from Brother and Baby Lock, I've already got all the machines on order, except for the scan and cuts, but I'll be ordering those tomorrow morning. So, and there was an update on the scan and cut too, correct?
Yes.
So, so there is an update on the scan and cut as well. And as soon as we get those machines, you'll be seeing more and more information from us, but just keep in mind, it's going to come down to when we get the machines.
So Betty's asking, will we receive a notice from Baby Lock about the upgrade? So I don't think there are any
They
upgrades.
sent the update.
She asked to upgrade, so there's no upgrades.
So no upgrades for the
so
Solaris right now. It's an update.
And
it's over the air if you're wirelessly connected.
If you are connected, you're going to see in the upper left-hand corner of your screen, you're going to see the wireless symbol with an exclamation point. If they don't see that, like, are the new Luminaire 2s, do they just come set up as long as you put it on the network? Like the Luminaire and the Solaris, the originals, you had to do that update to make it so it would do. So it won't do it without the upgrade.
I think they were wirelessly. They were wirelessly enabled, but the over-the-air updates was that part of the Luminaire upgrade one?
I think it was the update that made it.
It was the 3.0 update.
Was it the 3.0? So you needed to have done that update to the original Luminaire and Solaris.
Yeah.
And then you also need to put it on your network. So if you need help with that, just give us a call at the store.
A couple things on that, because there was that big update, like I think it was around October of last year.
Crashed everybody's machine.
It wasn't. Yeah, we kind of told people to stop doing it, and then they started doing it again, and then they split it, and like. The reality is sometimes these updates are really large files. Now that particular update was abnormally large. And so there was a period of time where we told people not to run it. There have been no reports. Like every time there's an update now, people ask. Everybody seems to be doing this update just flawlessly and easily. That said, with these over-the-air updates, it really depends upon how fast your wireless connection is. And it depends on how wide your bandwidth is. So if you think about internet, your speed is how fast the water travels through the pipe. Your bandwidth is how big the pipe is. And so if you're in a house with small bandwidth but fast speed, but like you and your husband or you and the other folks in the home are using the internet all the time and you're streaming TV and stuff like that, you might not have enough bandwidth to quickly pass the information to your sewing machine, which is low man on the totem pole. Or conversely, you'd have a ton of bandwidth but really slow speed. So you've got a great wireless network, but you have very, very slow speeds. It takes time. And so we have seen significant variations or variability in when people are actually getting these. Like sometimes it's like 2 or 3 weeks later, people are like, my machine finally downloaded the update. There are a handful of things. There are a lot of Solarises and Luminaires out there. So on the delivery side, I'm sure there's some bandwidth issues too. Like the machines kind of get lined up in order and then they start downloading them. And then it's your ability to deliver that download to your machine. So don't panic. If you haven't seen it yet, just give it time. And if you haven't seen it and it's something that you really want to make sure that you have, turn off your auto shut off on your machine. Your machine will time out. Like if you leave your machine on and you don't use it for a while, your machine will automatically turn itself off, and that's in your settings. Turn that off. Leave the machine on overnight when you go to bed. It doesn't seem like this particular file is very large because
it took a while for mine to do it.
Mine did it in about like less than 7 minutes.
Oh, but mine probably took like 5 minutes or something like that.
So
the other thing you can do, ladies, you can still do it manually.
You can just download it the old school way and do it that way if you're dying to get it.
Let's answer some of these questions. So we had a couple of people ask some stuff. Comment from Stephanie said your Dumbo class was amazing yesterday.
That was actually the first thing Michelle said to us this morning. It was so much fun.
Amazing yesterday.
It was so much fun.
Yeah, and I hope you enjoyed. I mean, that product that Michelle showed you is pretty incredible.
It was fun.
I mean, I can't. How about that?
Yeah.
Yes. So Cheryl says she heard there's an update for the scan and cut. Do you know if there's an update for the scan and cut?
Yeah, there was an update.
There is.
So in the update, you'll see the.
Can you hear Michelle? Can you guys hear Michelle?
Nobody ever told me to speak up, ever in my life. So with the update, you will see in your settings for your Scan and Cut, you will see settings for the rotary cutter in a couple of different areas. It's just getting your Scan and Cut ready to accept that upgrade. They will not be active until you have purchased and installed the Premium Pack upgrade.
Okay. So, yes, there is an update for the Scan and Cut.
Yes.
Okay. And Lumi says
And Stephanie
upgrade.
is right. It's the most recent update for the Luminaire and Solaris is the 3.5 update.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
if you're not at 3.5, then the update hasn't run yet.
where do you find the update instructions for the Scan and Cut?
If your Scan and Cut is connected to your wireless network, it's the same thing. You'll have a little exclamation point. You touch the Scan and Cut, the Wi-Fi sign, and it actually goes right into the download and loads it up for you. It's going to say it's going to take a while, and you can just walk away. It takes about 7 minutes.
If
Yeah.
you've never done the process before, Cheryl, the best place to get those instructions, like if you want like actual printed instructions on how to run your update.
It's on the Brother website.
This is our Technique Tuesday right now. We're having an update conversation.
This is it.
This is it. Ta-da! It's done.
We didn't even know.
We didn't even know we were gonna do it.
Tuesday.
So,
It's a good technique.
so for the baby locks, it's right from babylock.com. And it's funny because the way that I look it up on Baby Lock, and I'll get to your brother in a second, Cheryl. For Baby Lock, what I do is I look up the machine, like literally. I just go into my Google
Can
taskbar.
we do share screen? We can't do that.
Not until we figure out a way to do multicast. So, we literally, no, just it's.
I'm gonna show them.
I'll do it. I'll make a little video out of it. I literally just look it up on babylock.com. I'll look up Baby Lock.
are all you do is type in Baby Lock in your machine name.
Yeah, Baby Lock
It'll be
Solaris.
the first thing
Baby
that comes
Lock
up.
Crescendo. Baby Lock Aventura. The very first page or the second page, sometimes there's a paid page there, will be the actual Baby Lock page.
Oh my God, you scared the
Well-
bejesus out of
Well,
me.
you like
I
almost knocked it over
I
like 3
didn't.
times.
Okay.
The,
And then if you look right here, so I'm on the Solaris one. If I scroll up just a little bit, right here on the
so
right here on the left-hand side of the page, it'll say manual updates and brochures, right where my
So
finger
if
is
you
pointing.
click in there, it'll take you in not only to the downloads, but it actually, like all those PDFs are instructions
Yes,
on
it's
how to
right
do
there.
it. So there'll be release notes for the update. There'll be instructions on how to run the update. And I mean, they're literally like, do this, do this, do this, do this. Like I've sent people home like where they've come in and they've been really confused about it, where I've just printed it out right from that page. And then I send them home with the instructions and I never hear back from them, meaning they didn't call me back and go, I couldn't do it, or this is a problem. And all that stuff. So for brother,
It's support.
it's
brother.
easy.
Yeah, it's easy.
support.brother.com. So if you go to
You're gonna make a
support.brother.com,
little-
I'll do a little video. I'll do the same thing with
Can I please have that
the
back?
giveaway. So for support.brother.com, it's the same thing. Now, when you pull that up, there are going to be printers. There's going to be commercial printers. There's going to be, Brother makes a lot more than just sewing machines. Just type in your machine name. For the Luminaire, you could type in Luminaire. For
then
XP1,
right here,
you could type in XP1.
You do product
So-
search,
So literally,
and then you type in your machine right here and hit search.
now on the Brother page, they give you not only that same type of PDFs and all the instructions and all that stuff, but they will also give you.
Support.brother.com takes them to.
It just takes them to the primary support page. Like just
XP2.
just get rid of all this stuff and hit
Hang on.
enter. So if you
What's
look
the
up
model?
XP1 or XP2, it'll pull it up. And then you're going to have manuals, facts and troubleshooting, downloads. One of the nice things about how Brother sets that up is, let's say you go to downloads, it kind of starts giving you, it gives you a wizard with step-by-step instructions for the download there too. So regarding where you get instructions for your,
It's on the, okay.
regarding where you get instructions for your scan and cut, it'd be from the support.brother.com website.
Yeah.
I'll be in touch with you today on that, Karen. And Cheryl's saying that there was another update today that was 3.51. I don't think we've seen that version on our over-the-air updates on our machines in the store yet today.
But it does say that if you go to the website, which I'm on right now, it says Solaris version 3.51 is going to be the most up-to-date version. And Michelle's what page is it on, Michelle? Michelle's looking that up. We'll tell you what page.
So I think it's page 7 or 8.
Yeah, I just loaded the update, so now that it's on the same page with your upgrade check marks.
Right, but what page is that?
I know.
It's okay. We're looking it up. We'll find it for you.
Get to it now.
There's another one that came out today. Okay, let's talk about some fun stuff. Number 1, we've got new Kimber Halloween fabric. So I'm just going to show you some of this stuff, and I'll just do a quickie.
Is this the deal of the day?
This is featured. So this is on the website, featured product of the day. It's on there 10% off. So normally $12.50 per yard, and it's going to be on there. I think it's for 11 something right now. So it is, it's 10% off. So this is the purple and the green polka dot. Look at this spider web. I mean, the spider web is fantastic. And it's charcoal grays and black and white. It is really cute. This, I forget what this one's called, but I have it in 3 different colors. It's their tone-on-tone print, and I have it in the purple.
Oh, and that's all the stuff from last year's quilt.
No, it's from this year's quilt. It's from the candy corn quilt, and it is super cute. I have it in the purple, in the orange, and the lime green.
Do you want me to move
Yes,
them over
I would
here?
love you to do that.
You love me.
And then, oh my God, somebody said that we were arguing on the live feed and we didn't even talk about anything else. All we did was argue.
You missed the good stuff.
It's on page 12. So Michelle looked it up. It's on page 12.
I've
if
been
you want to see
challenged
it.
not to make her mad this week.
I did challenge him. Are you thinking about that as we're, because you've been so not nice to me so far today.
Oh my God.
So here is the orange spider
It's just
print.
because we slept well on
Isn't this so cute?
I love
It
that
is
one.
super cute. Can
It
you
looks
move
like
that
a
over there?
combination of candy corn and spider webs.
It does. It does look like candy corn. This is a tone-on-tone kind of scroll print. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that? There. How's that lighting? Is that better? I don't know if you can see that. Maybe this. Oh yeah, that's the direction. But this, it's kind of got
Does it have
scrolls
bats on it?
and bats and witches and
Ooh,
stars.
I love bats.
And it's like a charcoal gray. We've got the stripe, the orange and white stripe. Here, Patrick. The black and white stripe. We can put this. Is it gonna fall over? And then the purple and purple stripe.
Somebody's channeling their inner Cheshire cat.
Love it. And
Oh my
then
God, that is so Cheshire Cat.
we have.
Isn't it?
I know that would be perfect, huh? For like
Cheshire cat applique.
And then we have this is the backing fabric that's in the Hometown Halloween quilt, and I have it in the black, and I have it. Michelle has it in the.
Great.
Do you mind handing that to me? And then this is the charcoal gray.
I like the charcoal gray.
I like them both.
I like the-
I
I
think
like the
they're
gray.
both
You know what?
fantastic.
Everybody
The
always
gray's
picks
super
black
lively.
when they do Halloween stuff, but I think the gray is the images
I like
are kind
the
of
gray.
vibrant. Yeah.
So pretty.
I like the gray.
Go for the gray.
I have the I have the kits for Hometown Halloween. I don't have everything yet. So what I do have is I have your fabric kits. So if you want to grab your fabric kits, and I think I showed you. Didn't I show you? This one's mine. I'm so excited. And these are all the delicious fabrics that are going to be in it. I mean, it's that collection that you just saw. And then the backing fabric is going to be this. So if you didn't order a backing fabric, I think I might have some extras, and I have it on the bolt right now too. Am I signed up for Hometown Halloween? I will go ahead and check that.
Is that the list that I did?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's there.
Patrick is. Oh, you know what? I remember putting your name on one of the
You're
boxes
there because
too.
yeah.
As far as embellishment kits and the designs, I'll have the designs probably. I'll have them next week. As well, I think the embellishment kits are coming from 2 different places. So I think I'll have them probably by the end of next week, and then you can get your entire kit. I ordered, I think, 6 extra fabric kits. I'm sold out of fabric kits, but I ordered 6 extra ones. I don't know when they're coming. I think I ordered like 50 of them. Those are the ones that are here, and they've all been allocated. I'd like backing fabric. So purchase it on the website. If you want to get any of that fabric, the best thing for you to do is purchase it on the website. Sometimes I see these messages and I go back to them, and sometimes I get distracted.
We're often, like last week was super busy.
From like here to the front of the room, I've forgotten what I was doing. I don't know about you. I told somebody.
From here to the front of the room, she's already lost 4 things.
Yeah. Yeah, I totally have. So it's all on the website right now. You can go ahead and purchase it on there. I think for the backing, it was 1.5 yards of fabric. Let me check.
So with that in mind, let's talk for a second about the website. So,
where did I put
I mean, we've been talking
fabric?
about a new website for a couple of months, and we are
it's 1.5 yards for the backing.
Very close.
But you have to buy by the yard online. So if you really want just the 1.5 yards, call me.
So
or email me.
The that decision is almost made, and in the next couple of months, we will very likely be updating our website, potentially even our point of sale here in the store, just to make things kind of a more seamless, smooth experience, a little easier for us to manage orders, etc. It's nice to see you too, Betty. But with that in mind, we're working to essentially plan some events and have a bunch of stuff to be excited about through the fall. Part of our fall is going to be the update of this website. We are actually going to take a little bit of time off that first week of October for our kids' fall break. We're going to split it. So one of us will be in the store that whole week, but one of us will be out of the store half a week each, so we can spend some time with our kids.
We don't take family vacations anymore.
Because she won't.
Ouch.
I'm like, let's shut it down. Let's just go.
Over 4th of July and over Christmas.
So, I mean, there is a lot going on, and with product launches and everything else. So, along with that, maybe I was gonna suggest maybe we take a break of the live stream over the fall break, because that's going to be right around the time we do make the transition to the new website. So
they'll miss us though.
So we'll do something, but we're working to plan all that right now. There's a lot going on, and I think it's pretty exciting because no matter what we do, it's actually going to improve on what we've got right now.
Maybe we'll be able to scan.
That's part of what we're talking about with this new point of sale.
Because I'm always like, Patrick, you didn't enter this in the correct order. The words are supposed to be entered.
And then I'm like, we've only been entering it the same way for 3 years.
Nobody
How
can
come
find
you
it.
can't remember?
No, why can't you
what
just
it is?
put the words like they're written? There, you get a
I lost. I made her mad.
Okay, UPC code and a gun would make it a whole lot easier,
Yes.
you know?
Yeah, but that means every single thing that comes in the store has to be tagged, and that makes it significantly more
you can't
difficult.
use the UPC code that's on the product?
They're all different.
No, it's
Yeah.
all. It's got to all.
Wouldn't
get
that be
its
nice?
same
It's
tag.
getting hot in here, ladies.
Her coffee's kicking in. I'm gonna go get cash in the register,
Wait, we're
do the
not-
things
are
I
we
need
done?
to do. I'm gonna do the giveaway.
Yes. Remember, this was our giveaway.
The giveaway is the project bag. Did we have a small giveaway for somebody who didn't answer the question?
Oh, yeah. No, I didn't grab one.
And what was the question? Was it who's meaner, Jeannie or Patrick?
Yeah, that was one of the questions, and I will be looking at your names. And the second question was, I asked about Minky, if I should get the cuddle cuts in the store, and those are the TR cuts. And after we asked that question, Suzanne Harmon was here, and she goes, that's because those people that don't want to use it and say it's too messy, she goes, they don't know
the
how
secrets.
to use it. And
That's an upcoming Technique Tuesday.
Oh,
so
yeah.
don't give it away.
yeah, so we won't we're going to show you how. I'm not going to show you because I don't know. I just make a big mess. But we're going to, yes, that will be an upcoming Technique
Will
Tuesday.
you remember to reach out to her and ask her to do
No,
that
you
for
can
us?
do it.
Okay.
You can do it right now.
All right. So am I done?
You
I think I'm
are-
done. I got to go get the store ready for what
Wait,
should
no,
be a
we're
busy
doing-
day.
We're doing the giveaway.
No, I'm gonna do it.
Why can't you just do it now?
Well, then I got to go get my computer
Why can't you use mine? It's sitting right there.
because you don't have the logins.
Go get your
Give me one
computer.
sec.
Michelle, will you show some show and tell?
Yes.
And the new Scanicet class?
Yes. Okay. Hello, everyone. So, I've been working all weekend on updating and throwing some more stuff into the Get to Know Your Scan and Cut DX series. So, I have treats to show you.
Do you mind if I sit here and scoop you over?
Fine. Let me just grab something and I'll move over. Ouch.
Were you okay?
Yep.
Here, let me
All
put
good.
this up. That's what happens when you're taller.
Okay.
We're gonna do our giveaway. It's gonna be something sensible. Cause who doesn't need? I was
Oh my
spraying
God,
for
that would
mine.
be a great
I
giveaway.
was spraying from my
Right.
bottle, and I was like, oh, I need to bring home another bottle.
When
of
it's at the
KK
end, it's
100.
always sad.
It's always sad.
It's always
so
sad.
here's another bottle. This is my favorite spray adhesive, KK Ganol. It's what the pros use.
It is.
Will you hit reject?
Reject or just?
All right. So, scan and cut. Get to know your
Do you
scan
want
and
to
cut.
do? Can we do this really quick so Patrick
Yeah, do it.
can go?
Okay.
Okay. So the giveaway, Patrick,
I'm getting there.
Minky. So you can't throw your answers in now. This was already done. Musical chairs, yes.
Good morning, Betty.
Oh, you're going to be so excited because
Oh,
I
yeah.
was so excited when Michelle showed all this to me.
I
And,
have a bunch of stuff in
the
it.
first one to answer the question about the Minky, you get this just by saying, I hate Minky, and this is what you
Yes.
could win.
I hate Minky.
Some people just don't like working with it. I love it, and I've never had an issue with it.
I don't like to clean up after Minky. I love how Minky feels, but I just don't like to clean up after it.
I've never even felt like it was like
I think if you
super,
tear it, it doesn't. It just is
super messy.
you
But
know?
yeah, I mean, nothing beats it when you want a nice, super cuddly. You ready?
I will let you know. When
I
I'm
like flannel on the back.
Okay, so should we just? You're gonna.
Hi,
sit there?
Stephanie.
Because I don't
I'm
want to
just
get
gonna
in the
sit here.
groove. And okay, all right, let's talk about. So, a lot of you have been waiting for the new Get to Know Your Scan and Cut, and Michelle has
Ah, I'm
revamped
so
it,
excited.
and it's amazing.
I
All
had.
right, I'm ready.
Oh my God! Okay, go ahead.
Who's on
Every time I'm
first?
ready. All right, so do you want to explain the rules?
If we call your name, you win. If you
If
so
you
we,
answered the question,
yes, we've been doing 2 winners because sometimes we just keep on hitting the comments
and everybody just says hi or good morning or doesn't answer the
or
question.
they say Jeannie's definitely nicer.
No, they don't. They don't ever say that.
What?
Oh my God! This is like, oh geez.
Just kidding.
We're gonna have to have a talk, Michelle. I'm just kidding with you.
All right, we've got our winner number 1, and she answered the Minky question.
Oh,
Wait,
okay.
So then, if you answer the question, you get the prize that was for that question, and the person is
Linda Lancaster.
Oh,
Miss
good.
Linda Lancaster. Congratulations!
She's a first-time winner too, isn't she?
I
don't
think
know.
she is a first-time winner. This is yours. Congrats!
Okay.
Yay!
Now, winner number 2 gets what?
Winner number 2 is getting this, and it could be any answer because we felt bad because sometimes we like pick.
Yeah, I did kind of go under the bus, didn't I, Betty?
And Patrick.
That winner is Diana Lorenzen.
Diana, I have stuff that I'm going to be sending you because you had ordered some stuff. So I will put this in there when we ship it.
Cool.
And there were, it was a big, there's a ton of information on there. There were, we had seen a dip in our overall number of comments.
Yeah.
But there were a huge number of comments on this one. They had a lot to say about who was nicer. And
Okay, come on, you guys.
Did anyone answer that question?
Let's go ahead and send some
other
love
than
out
Michelle?
to both Jeannie and Patrick, because otherwise it's going to be a really long day for me today. So come on, help me out here.
No, it's okay. All right, Miss Diana, congratulations. And congratulations, Miss Linda. We are so excited. And let's get on to Scan and Cut.
Okay.
The new Scan and Cut Club.
Okay, so the new Scan and Cut, Get to Know Your Scan and Cut class, we are going to be covering the following topics. HTV, which is heat transfer vinyl. PSV, which is pressure sensitive vinyl. You're going to cut 3 different kinds of fabric. So let me see, get my samples
And I can
here.
hold up whatever you want me
So
to do.
here's my regular vinyl. Here's my heat transfer vinyl.
Ooh, isn't that cute?
Look at that.
And this will be part of the kit.
No kit for the. Well, no,
I
that
thought
the
the
bag is for the other class. I just used the HTV to, yeah.
This isn't part
Yeah.
of Scan and Cut.
It is, but it's a different class.
Oh.
So I didn't have anything already cut.
I know
so,
what you're saying. It's part of the
this
Scan
is
and Cut Club.
Yes.
Okay.
But right now for the Get to Know, this one is heat transfer vinyl that you're going to cut out. We're not actually doing any projects in the Get to Know Your Scan and Cut class. We're doing a lot of cutting and a lot of introduction. You're going to make an envelope, and you're going to learn how to color with your Scan and Cut.
Oh my God! This is the
pen.
marker.
Mm-hmm.
This is the pen right here. Isn't that cool?
And
Oh,
so
my
that's
goodness.
the pen that comes with it. And then some of the ladies I know that you can get the little package that you can use, the universal pen holder upgrade, But you're going to cut 3 different kinds of fabric. One kind is going to have an applique backing on it. One kind is going to be just best press on it. The other one's going to beTerial Magic on it so that you can feel the difference.
So this has the
Brother applique.
Yeah, so you can, once you put it on, you can fuse it down.
Marine vinyl.
Look at that.
Puffy foam. You are going now this is what's really cool. So last week when I was doing research, one of the questions that always comes up is what's the difference between a Scan and Cut model that you buy at the dealers or a Scan and Cut model that you buy at a mass market retailer? And we used to always just tell you, well, you get more stuff in the one with the dealer, which is true. But there's one really important part that we didn't know, or I didn't know, and that is our models that you buy from the dealer will read a PES file, and they will also use a PHX file from your sewing machine to create a card drawing. So in a way, they can draw from a redwork design on your sewing machine.
So I thought this was super cool. So Michelle told me she just put the cardstock down.
Yeah.
There's a cut option to make cards, and it scores it. So that you just fold it over. It's going to be nice and neat. So then this was This was that PHC design from...
PHX from the Luminaire. This was an embroidery design from the Luminaire. So it actually just went right into the scan and cut. And it colored it.
So this was colored on here from that design. Isn't that... So this wasn't anything adhered. It was just colored. I think the coloring's amazing because I've never seen it in action. And look how great it looks.
So look, what is important, I think, about this one, because I know the ladies say, oh, I never use vinyl or I'm never going to cut cards. Well, if you are a maker and you sell things at craft shows, you don't have to cut the card this big. You can make a bag topper out of it. The score lines on it, you can actually print your business logo on it.
I mean, that's the first thing. It's the first thing I did on my scan and cut because I do some craft fairs because Violet and I make jewelry together, and I bought the jewelry tents on Etsy.
Uh-huh.
And then I thought, oh, could I do this on my scan and cut?
You can.
I recreated on my scan and cut.
So much less expensive. So those are all things that we're going to talk about, and as well as scan to direct cut. So all of it's going into the basic get to know your scan and cut class. We are going to finish some of the scan and cut, depending on which model you got. You got a starter kit for rhinestones. So we're going to finish with that one in case yours didn't. But look at this. How cute is this? This was just the...
Oh, my God. It's so cute.
The design is built right into the scan and cut. And you
the Disney one or all of them?
No, the Disney one.
So that one's a built-in design if you have the Disney version.
Now, if you don't have the Disney version, not to despair, with the premium pack for the rhinestones, you can turn any of the designs to that in scan and cut canvas.
You can convert a regular embroidery design into a rhinestone
design?
Well,
it's a line design, so
a line design. That is absolutely amazing.
Now, for Scan and Cut Club, which isn't up yet.
But so in Scan and Cut, get to know your Scan and Cut, they'll cut the vinyls, but they're not going to actually
No, you're not making any projects at all.
Okay, so
you're just cutting.
The focus is going
learning to use your machine.
Learn to use your machine. Learn to cut different materials.
What mat, what blade, what speed, what setting, what can you change, and why do you want to change it? So, and instead of like doing all of the settings of the machine first, as we go along, Jeannie, that's your coffee.
That's not me. Patrick spilled his coffee, and I was thinking he needed to wipe it up.
Oh, yep, Patrick's
and now
coffee.
It's on here.
That's all right. It'll wash. So I think what we'll do is the way I set it up is as we'll start right out of the get-go with cutting stuff, and we will we'll talk about the settings that are relative to that specific medium. Like for vinyl, there's different things you need to know than for fabric. It's just different. So rather than go through all of them, we'll go through each of them as we do them.
So, a note on Scan and Cut Club. The club, Scan and Cut, Get to Know Your Scan and Cut. It used to be a 3-hour class.
It's now 4.
Yeah, it's now going to be a 4-hour class, and there is a kit that you need to get that's part of the fee. It is a paid-for class because of the time and energy that goes into creating it. So, I think the class is probably going to be $35.
Yeah, I would think so. Now, the kit, ladies... or ladies and gents, if there happens to be, here's why the kit's like mandatory. If I tell you go get vinyl, you could choose from 100 different types of vinyl. I have no idea what you're using. So in order to teach you, I want to control the environment so you have the best chance of being successful. So therefore, I'm going to create the kits, and then we'll talk about the other types of vinyls and where you might want to make changes in that class, but that way, at least they have a good basics.
Karen, I'm glad that you said that because Michelle and I were talking.
Yeah.
We go, is it going to be worth it for somebody who's taken it
I think
to take it again?
If you're not actively using your Scan and Cut, I would say yes. So if you're actively using it, by actively using it, I mean at least 2 or 3 times a week, if not more. That's actively using it. If it's just sitting on the shelf and you dust it once a week and take it out maybe twice a year, that's not actively using. So
Cheryl, I'm glad that you asked that too.
Yes.
We are probably going back to most of our classes being on Zoom. So most of them are going to be Zoom. If we have to do something in the store, we will, but with everything going on with the variants, we want to lessen our exposure and the staff's exposure, so it'll be on Zoom.
And I think the one thing that I like about Zoom is everybody can be in their own environment, and I think people are more relaxed that way when they're in their own environment. So,
Karen, it is not up yet, but it will be up probably in the next 2 days. We're just figuring out, redoing class descriptions and some supply lists, and then it'll be up. We'll let you know as soon as it goes up.
And you know what? It's going to be an ongoing one, so if you don't get in the first group, don't worry about it. It's going to get to know.
Too bad, so sad.
It's going to be ongoing.
And so. we'll set up another one.
All right. So, for the Scan-A-Cut Club this month, we are going to talk about layering vinyl designs. How do you align designs that have more than one color? I only have one sample of the regular vinyl. We're going to do heat transfer vinyl as well. I was just playing with it. I needed to find something you could heat transfer onto. So with this kit, you will get a, this was the one I did for the regular vinyl. So this is not the one you're going to do in class. The ones we're going to do in class will have like 3 or 4 layers of vinyl. This one had 9. But, you know, it's kind of fun. And then you'll learn to use your lettering as well. And I got composition books for everyone. And then these are these little, these would be great to put your Scan-A-Cut blades and stuff in. I just wanted something quick and easy. But this one isn't layered, but the one we do will be layered. And this is heat transfer. So we'll be working with both mediums of vinyl. And both of them will be, and this is not up yet. It'll probably be up by the end of the week. And then this is one that everybody's been asking about, is if I have more than one layer of vinyl, how do I line things up so if I'm doing a Labrador, his nose ends up where his nose should be and not where his tongue should be. You know, so there's a couple of different ways, and we'll talk about all of them.
Okay.
All right.
Excellent.
I think that's it.
We have a little show and tell. We're going to talk about deal of the day.
Okay.
Oh, my God, because, I mean... Michelle is the most incredible bag maker I've ever met, and so incredible in so many other ways. So you know she's a strike sewist.
This is for this is the fabric from Cami Lulu from this month. So this is a backpack, but it's I actually have to make this for myself, and I've never said that after I finish. I love the shape of this bag. It's got a 3D pocket. It's one of those that has a wired
pocket here. Have you ever seen anything like it?
It's got a wired top on it, so when you open it,
well, look at her zipper tape.
Yeah.
Number one.
Isn't that cool?
Absolutely gorgeous. It is turquoise and white striped.
But this one has wired in the tab, so it opens up like a doctor bag.
Look at the inside.
So it's like,
just the detail.
You can.
So the fabric, can you tell us about the fabric, Michelle?
The fabric will be up for a pre-order at the end of this month, or probably in about 2 weeks.
Can you tell us about the theme?
The theme is, that's Girl Scouts.
Isn't that cute? So the packet says, just here for the cookies. Did you print this?
No, that's a panel.
Okay.
And then I did the little key fob hangers. This is some of that vinyl that changes color. And this has got cork on it because it looked like a Samoa to me.
Oh my God, look at that.
Those are my favorite Girl Scout cookies. There's the coconut Samoa one.
I mean, is this cuter than any Girl Scout backpack you've ever seen? It says Caramel Delights, peanut butter
sandwich. This is for your cookie dealer. If you want to get in good with your cookie dealer.
Lemon Ups.
I am going to have a bag class, but it's not going to be a hands-on kind of class because that limits it to one pattern. It's going to be like a ongoing lecture demo and part sewing because I don't want to. I don't want to not do advanced stuff because everybody's a beginner. But I also want to have. Want to have beginners feel like they can come in as well.
The straps.
So
is this going to be for sale?
Yeah,
it will be for sale.
Everything I do is for sale. Except for the one I'm doing for me, which is all Star Wars themed.
I love this pattern too. Look at the bottom. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing.
It's going to be it's going to be called So You Want to Be a Bag Lady, and I'm going to break it into sessions. So the first session would be like a 2-hour trunk show with a syllabus on how we cover things, and I've been making notes how I do bags. I do all of the prep work first. What kind of stabilizers do you use? What goes where? Printing patterns. And then, it moves on to fabric, zipper, vinyl, whatever selections, putting things together. And that, you don't have a cookie dealer, Betty, you need a cookie dealer. Everybody needs a cookie dealer. It's Girl Scout cookies almost. So I've got the list going, and each session, Jeannie and I haven't decided if it's going to be an online or if it's going to be in the store. It just depends on how popular.
At this point, it's probably not going to, it's going to be online.
And then I'll have, but each week I'll have little kits that you can either pick up or we can send to you if you're out of town. And each week, like the session that I do that's stabilizers, you'll get a little packet of all the different stabilizers I use, why I use them, what fabric I use them on. So, I think that I'll give you all of the information I can pull out without saying we all have to do this bag because everybody's a beginner. Because I know I have some bag ladies out there that aren't beginners. So, and then I got the best printer because I was doing the Dumbo bags and my old printer died. So this weekend I thought, I wonder if you could buy a digital file and print your own fabric. Guess what? You can. It was just a digital file. And my printer is considered to be a top crafter's pick printer, and I would have to agree with them. And so this is actually going to be a wallet when I get done because it'll be money per week. Probably money per week. No, probably total because all of the information would be necessary, I guess. We haven't figured out all the details yet, but it's fall.
Still working on it.
It's September. It's September-ish. So yeah, this is going to be a wallet. Isn't it pretty?
It's fantastic.
I was really amazed when it came out of the printer. So, and I think that's all for now, isn't it?
Let's talk about deal of the day.
Oh yeah.
So deal of the day is going to be these two panels.
Oh, they're so cute, ladies.
These are from I should have cut it so you could see it.
Ruby Star Society.
Yeah, if you are a Ruby Star fan.
I love Ruby Star.
I should have cut a panel so they could actually see. Can we unfold that a little bit? Okay, so there's two different panels, and they are the
treat bags.
Let's see if we can hold it the other direction. Okay, there we go. So
look at the sewing machine one. How cute is that?
Isn't that adorable? I'm gonna have you scoot it towards you. There we go. Perfect. And I'll show you these. I can show
them the bags.
Yeah, let me. So I have this
Jeannie
one.
made bags. So Jeannie was a bag lady this weekend.
Yeah, my bags. I was laughing to myself as Michelle was showing her backpack because I was like, oh.
That everybody's at a different level in their journey.
Then I get to show them my bags. Okay, so these are gift bags. And I love these. So I didn't finish stitching these up. I did this on the serger, and I mean, it's literally just taking it and sewing
fluff on it.
So this is going to be one side, and then this is the other side. And you can put them in any combination that you want. So there's two bolts. One's really big, and one's a little bit smaller. So this is the other size that you would have. And this is just like a pillowcase. I just sewed it together on three sides. Then what I like to do is I like to put a pretty top on it. So I do a little, and I've told you that I do this like a lot of the times.
This is so cool.
I put a top on it with a drawstring, and what I do is I make these for my girlfriends, and they have told me that they love this, and it's been like one of their favorite presents. Like, here's one of the smaller sizes.
If you travel, this would be amazing for your suitcase.
Yeah, you could do something like that too.
It.
So when you go to put your present in there and it's late at night and you're trying to get all your wrapping done, they say that it saves their life because then you can just go ahead and drop your present in.
Do you want me to hold it open?
I want a big one. Drop your present in. Wouldn't that be a great present? And then you just pull your drawstring.
I can fit my bag in there.
I leave an inch at the top just so it has this little roughly top, and then you just tie it up and you are wrapped. And so these are just reusable gift bags that you can use over and over, and then I just toss these under the tree. And in my house, when we go ahead and we unwrap presents, we literally open the bag, take our present out, and then they hand me the back and I fold it up. And
use them again next year, yeah.
And we really, in our house, we don't really use any wrapping paper. unless it's presents that I'm giving away. And sometimes I'll give them with a reusable gift bag. So these are the panels from the gift bag.
I would much rather sew than go shopping for wrapping paper. So this is like right up my
this
alley.
Isn't this so sweet? I just love this. And then you can just go ahead, take the top, pull it, and then you are done and ready to go. So this is going to be the deal of the day. So there's this smaller size. One panel has the smaller size, and one panel is going to have the larger size. Yeah, the bigger size.
I love these. These are really cute.
Aren't they cute? And this is Ruby Star. So they always do kind of, I don't know, hip and edgy patterns.
Yeah, I've actually got a lot of Ruby Star fabric.
Look how cute that is.
I've had to source it off Etsy because I never seem to see it when it first comes out, and it goes so fast.
Kitty cat with the hat. So they're $12.99 a panel, and I think I have it on the website for 20% off. And I'll do a little video to show you how I do those little bags.
Oh, that would be fun.
Great way to use your serger. And I did do part of it on the serger, and then I did part of it on the sewing machine. Because you do have to, I do this part on the sewing machine because I do those little buttonholes and just stitch it all together. But then it's nice to do it on your serger and have everything finished.
Yeah.
So that's on there. I also, what else is on there?
Oh, you didn't show them your panel thing. Are you not showing that today?
Okay, Summer Glory.
It's beautiful.
I still don't know when it's coming. I sent a note to my rep to be like, hey, what's the word? It's August now. And she's on vacation until Wednesday. I'll let you know what I heard back. I sent a note to her to be like, can I just make my own kits? Can I just order the thread and just give them the thread? That's what I did. I'm almost done with mine. I'm going to show it to you.
It's so pretty.
And I left the top corner undone because that's the one I'm going to do in the sew along. So it is absolutely beautiful. So if you look at the stitching, let's back it up just a little bit. Right here. This is the top corner. So I don't have that sewn on yet because that top right corner, I'm going to do this corner. Do I have it right? This corner is going to be in the sew along. So just so you can see the detail, it is absolutely gorgeous. Donna Gelsinger is a genius and just an absolutely wonderful artist with every single detail.
You know what's amazing is I've done a lot of tile scenes from a lot of different companies. And
so
the tiles never line up, but look at how beautiful the tiles line up with this.
There was some ripping out and resewing. Yeah,
but it still looks good.
Not a ton of it, but there was a couple of them that I had to resew. But I'm pretty anal in my cutting and my pressing and my sewing. It's gorgeous. So it's absolutely beautiful, and I'll let you know what I hear on Wednesday. I bet that took a lot of thread. It sure does take a lot of thread, but that's all in the thread kit that you guys have purchased that we're waiting to get.
Yeah, you ladies bought an embroidery machine. It needs thread. It gets hungry.
I just started one of the pumpkins.
Oh my God, that's so cute.
It's really, really pretty. So, I mean, this is on the Badge Master. And
what fabric did you use on it?
I just used something. It was Timeless Treasures, and it was just in my stash. And I did use some glow-in-the-dark thread, and I know it's hard to see, but it kind of does a little bit of an outline stitch. This is going to be one of the first pumpkins in the new OESD pattern. This is from their spiderweb pattern, and I'm going to try and get this done tonight. So I left my machine running. So far, this was 157 minutes for these. So it's pretty stitch intensive, but it's going to be worth it. It's gorgeous.
But that's one of those things you bring out year after year, you know.
I do this every. I do all the pumpkins every year with what they. I don't think that's.
They could be.
I don't know. There are these. So Michelle was just asking, are those for lights? And I am not sure. But there's 3 different pumpkins in this collection, and I cannot tell you what a huge difference it makes using the Badge Master.
Yeah.
So using Badge Master with Dissolve Away, because I used to just use
Dissolve
2
Away,
layers of Dissolve Away, and it does not keep your pieces in place like the Badge Master does.
Nope. They pull to the middle.
It's cute stuff. I was binging. You guys, I don't know if you know this, but I'm a huge Survivor fan.
Oh.
Well, I didn't watch it for years and years, and then
So now
Violet
you have
and
all the years to catch up.
Yeah, so I just turned that. I had to turn it up super loud. Nobody will come in my sewing room because it's so loud. Don't forget, we also have
the dog.
Yeah, where did it go?
It was underneath there.
I know it was, wasn't it? Oh, I'll talk about it next time. Oh, here it is. We have these. So don't forget to get your little kerchief. I made one for the neighbor across the street. So
I saw I saw the picture of Momo with his kerchief on.
Did you see Momo with his?
Oh, the tongue thing was great. It was like, let me see if
so...
I can lick my eyeball.
Yes, he was so cute.
He was so cute.
And there's a pack of designs. That pack of designs that's on the website, they said sometime this fall, and she wouldn't give me a hard date. She said there is no hard release date yet. So we have these in the store. They come in the 2-pack. I did the video this weekend, so there's a video to go with it to show you how to cut them down if you need to cut them down. So, yeah, it was a busy weekend. I tried to do as much sewing as I could.
Well, it was so smoky outside that, was definitely an inside weekend.
How many stitches does it require? If we're talking about the panel scene,
a gazillion.
It's usually about 1,000,000 stitches. I didn't cut. Usually I add it all up. But that's probably about 1,000,000 stitches. Yeah, we've had a lot to share with you today.
We have. It's been a full day.
So tomorrow might be quick. We might be like, hey, see you later.
So sometime the beginning of next week, I want to be able to share more about what's coming on the Scan and Cut and the differences.
Michelle came in and I was like,
wow, oh my God, there's so much stuff. There's so much stuff. But so I spent time with my friend Jennifer, who was the one who did the presentation on it. And I said, okay, so just give me the abbreviated version of what's on it. So I have some notes, and I'm going to do a little further research, so hopefully I'll have more answers. But it's pretty exciting stuff. I was pretty excited. Excited enough to know I'm going to buy another Scan and Cut. Yeah. That's how excited I was.
Yeah, so we'll tell you more and let you know, and you guys can make that decision. But phones are ringing. Have a great day. Be creative, and we'll see you tomorrow. All right. Bye, ladies. And Doug. Bye, Doug, too.